Good afternoon, everybody. Today is the 14th of April and we are on our first camp of 2025. We've come back to it's a place called Wanterston Park. It's in Suffolk, and we came here this time last year, give or take a few days, and we absolutely loved it. So we thought we would come back here again this year. Main reason was that we were hoping that it was going to be like it was last year. If you actually watched last year's camp, then you would have seen that the field that we stayed in was empty. So this is what we were hoping for this year. And we're thinking about, because it's in between, so this is a Monday, and when we came before, it was after the bank holiday weekend, and we came during the week, and this time it is the week before the bank holiday weekend. And as I hoped, we have got the campsite to ourselves. I say the campsite, we've got the tent field to ourselves. There are some pods and the hookups, and there's a couple of other like little I don't really know what you'd call them. I think you'd call them a pod as well. Look a bit like a teepee. They've got people in, but the tent field is empty apart from me and Robert, and this year we've come with my sister and her friend. So there's just two of us in this field again. Perfect. And I would imagine that with it already been a Monday, maybe there won't be any other people joining us. I'm hoping that there won't be. And as you can see, at the moment we've got lovely sunny weather, but we do know that rain is on its way. I think this evening and tomorrow I think we're going to have some rain. And then I think by Wednesday, hopefully it will be dry again. A little bit annoyed because we've had an absolute gorgeous week last week. It's like a mini heat wave in Norfolk. So here we are. We're here until Thursday morning. So we're here for 3 nights. And we're just going to take it as it comes. I'm going to take my sister and her friend on a couple of the walks that we did last year, over into Staverton Thicks, where all the old trees were, and possibly again to the Rendlesham Forest to see the alien, where there's supposedly been an alien spaceship sighting. So that's basically our plans for the next 3 days, and we'll just see how it goes. Busy with his drone. So we got our good sized tent with our comfy beds, because our achy old bones don't like sleeping on the floor. Our little kitcheny area. Robert's lost the drone. And then we've got Jackie and Sarah and Stanley. Yeah, we got Stanley. Now look at this for a camp and set up for a dog. Look how cosy he's going to be in there. So there we are. And there you can see the field. Nobody else around. Okay, so we're gonna finish setting up and then take my sister and Sarah to have a bit of a tour around the actual site. We'll go for a little walk around the lake because we've got the lakes to look around, lovely little walks around there. So we'll do that and we'll get back to you later. See you in a bit. Tea time. Perfect. Sausage and cheese back. Good. Good morning, everybody. So, we survived the first evening and Weatherman was correct. It absolutely chucked it down from about 11 o'clock right through till about 5 o'clock. Then it sort of like eased off and then it started up again until about 11. And now, if the weatherman is still correct, it should be clear for the rest of the day. So yeah, so we'll carry on and see what we can see today.
It's Dracula's coffin.
Dracula's coffin. The sun is now breaking through those clouds and the mist is lifting and it's going to be another warm one. Here the birds are singing. We've got lovely blossom out on the trees, gorse is out in flower. All those damp, foresty smells mixed with the smells of foxes. Absolutely gorgeous. Well, this is quite good because we're doing a different path as to what we did last year. So this is actually a new adventure for me and Robert as well. We did miss the turn off that we should have gone to, but that's fine because we're now walking on this path here, which is part of the Sandlings Walk, which I've mentioned a few times on walks that we've done in Suffolk. It's a long distance walk and along Suffolk, especially along the Suffolk coast, like Southwold, places like that. You can dip in and out of it. So how's everybody feeling?
Lost?
Lovely. No good. Good day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a mushroom. There's a fungus.
Fungus on the tree, yeah. Yeah, we might be a little bit lost. Well, no, we're not lost. We're just going in. Yeah, there we go. Nice little shelter. We can all fit under there. Yeah, we're just going on a bit of an adventure. We like adventures. Could end badly.
Yep, I don't think I'd walk on that greeny moss. Yeah, I wouldn't. That green moss will be.
That might be as far as I go. See? An adventure. Sweet. You're waiting for a bus. Where do you want to get a bus to, Robert?
Hogwarts.
That looks like you're sitting on a great big serpent, Robert.
One is.
Yeah. Definitely something out of Hogwarts, as you say. Oh, and look at this here. Ooh. Little cobwebs.
X marks the spot.
It does. X marks the spot. That's it. We're heading deeper and deeper into the unknown. our walk has turned out to be a complete brand new adventure. It's the trouble when you're in the forest and you forget to bring an actual map, thinking that, we know where we're going, but you just have to miss that one path and then your bearings go completely. But we're not worried because we are on an actual route, but it's not the route that we originally set out to do. But it's fine, so we're just going to carry on, and we will end up back at the campsite. And there was one part of the walk that I was hoping to show Jacqueline and Sarah, and that was in the Staveston Thicks, the trees, but that's basically at the back of our campsite, so we can, once we're back at the campsite, we can have some lunch and then we can do that this afternoon. So that's not a problem, because I think they would enjoy that with the trees. Yeah, so just waiting on this pathway at the moment. Robert's just gone off a little way ahead just to make sure that the route we're now deciding to take is an okay one to do. And yeah. We all went running into the woods. We're now just about back to the campsite. We're back on the original path that we came out on. So all in all, it's been an absolutely fantastic day. Brilliant walk, even though it wasn't one that we'd planned. And sometimes the unplanned ones are the best. And I think everybody has enjoyed themselves. I certainly have. And we've still done a circular walk, which is what we like doing. This last little bit we're retracing our steps, but it's only just a little bit back to the campsite. So what we'll do is, once we get back, everybody have a bit of a rest. So I don't know how many miles we've actually done, but it's a fair old trek that we've been through the woods. Found a gorgeous lake, absolutely full of tadpoles all around the edges. We've heard numerous birds singing away, and which I didn't bother even trying to video it because it's too far away for the video to pick up. But just on this track that we're on now, a little way back, there was a herd of deer. Counted about 5 or 6 stags. So that was fantastic to see. We were actually saying that we were amazed that we hadn't seen any deers in the woodlands while we were walking through, because we heard them last night. And then there was a herd. So that was great to see. Yeah, so we're going to get back to the campsite, have a bit of a rest, cup of tea, and then what we might do later on is I'll take my sister and Sarah up to see the old oaks in Staverton 6. Okay, so I think it's Staverton Fix. Anyway, that's the plan for the rest of the day. And the sun is still shining. It's a really warm day again. So, all's good. I'm happy. I think everybody else is happy. So, yep. We'll catch you all later.